So I missed my daughter's first steps, and it was the most heartbreaking moment I've had in a really, really, really long time. Um, I haven't cried since my daughter's birth almost a year ago, and I cried yesterday. Um, I was at I was at work, and I was having to stay late because I work in a restaurant that grosses millions of dollars a year, and part of my job is to make the schedule for all of our employees, and that takes time whenever you're trying to uh, m- make a profitable business, because you want it to be accurate, and you want to make sure that the people who get hours uh, are the ones who deserve it, and that you have the best people uh, at your business to make it run the most efficient. And like I said, that takes time. And unfortunately, I had not gotten much time throughout the week. And this has happened the past 3 weeks or so, 3 or 4 weeks, because we've been short a manager. And so it's meant that I've had to pick up extra hours. And it was my Friday. And like I said, I had to stay late. And staying late meant that I missed my daughter's first steps. My wife texted me about a quarter after 2, which is when I was supposed to be off, and said, "You're going to be mad." And normally when I get that text, it means something along the lines that, like, my dog growled at her or something. But in this case, it meant that I missed a monumental moment in my only child's life. And I teared up a little bit because my first and only thought was, I missed I missed that special moment as a father, because I had to work in circumstances that, in my opinion, shouldn't have been. And I was really frustrated with work. I was really frustrated with myself, and it absolutely broke my heart. And when I got home, I tried to get her to walk again, and it wasn't until 2 or 3 hours later that I was actually able to see her walk for the first time. And I picked her up, and she was smiling and clapping because she was so excited, because we were excited. And I actually had tears of excitement, and that hasn't happened probably since my wedding, and I guess my child's birth. It was a weird experience that I hope I don't have to go through again, and I was really sad about it. So I just wanted to get that out there, just because you guys probably won't have to deal with that for a very long time, most likely, and hopefully you never do have to deal with it. Um, but yeah, it was absolutely heartbreaking to know that I had to miss um, her first steps because I had to be at work. And I'm sure that there'll be, many other um, big occasions to come, like the time that she says her first real word, not just like babbling. Um, but I really hope I'm there for that, because I had to grow up for the most part with an absentee father, for different reasons other than he wasn't working. That's for damn sure. But but yeah, I don't want to be that dad, and I want to be the dad that misses big sporting events and stuff like that, or whatever is important to her when she's in school. So yeah, it was pretty sad, and that's all I really got to say about that. Um, I just wanted to get it off my chest. And but so let's go ahead and move into some Call of Duty stuff. This is a KEM strike again on Siege with the, I think it's MK28. I think that's what this gun is called. It's a marksman rifle, and I put on the 3-round burst attachment. Now, if you've been paying attention to the gameplay at all, you're going to see that I have gotten consistent one bursts. It bursts pretty fast, and the bullets come out pretty fast. The first gun I tried this out on was the MK14, and the time in between bursts is really slow, and the actual bullets coming out of the burst are pretty slow. So this gun's an absolute monster. I honestly think it's better than the MSBS, if your aim is pretty good and you can, land all 3 shots. It's really, really long KM. Unfortunately, I'm already at 21 kills, and I got 21 kills in about 4 minutes. Um, and then half their team backed out. So obviously, playing a big map like this against 3 people is going to go, or I guess 4 in this case, since I just popped up the scoreboard, is going to slow it down a lot. And so I don't pick up these next 4 kills for another few minutes. So, or for almost like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, something like that. So sorry about that, but nothing really I can do about people quitting. Anything about the gun, I would just run red dot in the burst attachment. Now you're not going to be silenced. I guess you could run the 3 attachments and have a silencer on there as well. And it's pretty solid. Like I said, you get burst a lot. I have Deadeye on this class. It's not necessary at all. I'm kind of learning that Deadeye is really only really useful on low-powered assault rifles and SMGs and shotguns. Other than that, it's really not that useful of a perk. So, if you're wanting to use this gun, I wouldn't recommend Deadeye. And yeah, other than that, I haven't had a whole lot of time to play again, guys. I know I just say that all the time, and that was my last video, which is another thing I really want to mention about my last video. I got some absolutely amazing feedback. It made me smile. It made me really happy to see some of the comments that you guys left. So, sincerely, I really, really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. And if you enjoyed this video, I know it was kind of somber. It was kind of it wasn't that happy of a video, but I hope you still enjoyed it either way. And I'll see y'all next video. Bye.